We are now live here in Richmond, New Jersey, where St. Gus Prep Hermits Rugby is going up against the Georgetown Prep Hoyas. I'm Brad Jr. alongside
Andrew Waite.
And it's also senior night here in Richmond. Andrew, I'm not sure about you, but I'm very excited for today's game.
Oh, I'm excited also, too, Enrico. It's going to be a hard-fought match. We're moments away from kickoff right now. Georgetown will be kicking off first to the Hermits.
We are now off and away. There's the kick.
Weird bounce there. Jack recovers it.
A swarm of Hoyas right there as he will be taken down. There's a good job by the Hermits. Get the ball right out. Cranes will pass over to Botto. There goes Don Botto. There goes Botto. Tries to run a guy over, but he goes down. Keeps going with it. Passes it out. And there goes Don Maurice down the sideline. And he will get the try here early for the Hermits.
That was a great play, Enrico. That was from when it was offloaded from Eric Crane in the point of the pod to Dom with that amazing run, and Dom Reese just happened to finish that. That was an amazing play by the Hermits right there.
Exactly. Quick passing, all you need there. Don Botto about to go down. He saw Don Maurice with a perfect spot right there.
That was a beautiful offload.
It's a bottle for the kick after. It is good.
Dom Reese got a lot of speed to him. He's very fast and quick.
Yeah.
So is Don Botto, too.
Yeah. Both fast, strong kids.
That's a perfect way to start off the game for Hermits. Georgetown now kicking to the Hermits. It's up high. A little bit of confusion there. Georgetown gets the ball.
Be tackled there. They get the ball, going to pass it back out now.
They offload it, and
good
Danny
job.
Francis picks it up.
And there goes Francis going down, trying to look for a pass. He goes down. They get the scrum.
Here comes Eric Crane at the point of the pod running through.
Caught there by.
And now Jasper picks it up. And they're fighting for it. And it's hands in. Hands in. So it'll be Georgetown's ball. Sorry, folks. That was not releasing. My fault. And it's a beautiful kick, but it stays in. Caught by Don Botto. And he kicks it right back. Beautiful kick. And the kid, with a nice catch. And Don Botto with a great tackle.
Great job there by Dom. Strong kid going to South Carolina. Next year, the score is 300 points. But there goes the Hoyas going down. Only one guy to beat there. Looks to be Don Maurice. And he will get through. Still haven't gotten the try yet,
and they
though.
Poach. And the touch judge says out. So it will be a line out. A line out to Georgetown, right on about 5 meters away from the try line. It does not. I don't know if it was not straight there or what just happened.
I'm not sure what the call is. I was hoping you would know. But
I guess it was not straight. Oh, scrum down. Yeah, it was not straight. So they had an option to either scrum or do a lot. You know what? I'm not sure what just happened there.
well, it looks to be a scrum now.
It's definitely a scrum down, but I don't know what the call was right there.
Got Hermits scrum. It's looking for the ball now to get it out there. Pass over to Botto. Now Botto going to punt it deep.
Kicks it. And
It's caught there by the Hoyas.
15.
Bringing it up now as he gets tackled there by Parker Ramsey and a bunch of Hermits. Ball down, picked up by the Hoyas.
Oh,
That's great play there by the Hermits, but picked up there by the Hoyas. So still trying to get the ball out as they do there. Tries to run a guy over.
Good tackle by Danny there.
Yeah, I mean, for instance, starting linebacker in football, starting wrestler at 215. As there goes the Hoyas, as they will get the try there, maybe, as they will get the try. I mean, not what you're looking for if you're the Hermits there, but a lot of time spent on the Hoya side of the field, so you obviously had to expect a try was coming at least soon.
Yeah, also another thing the Hermits have to do, which on that one, they had about a bunch of guys close, like they were not spread out. They were all bunched towards the ruck, but if they spread out, that probably may not have happened. There was about like a 5-on-2 there. And
Yeah, I think so.
There's really nothing you can do in that case except for you just got to cover your man better.
It is good there, so we are tied at 7 apiece.
And the Hermits will now kick off to Georgetown. I think this is going to be a good, hard-fought game today.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking a lot pregame, and we know it's one thing about Georgetown that they are a big team. They're a big, powerful team. But the thing is, you can't count this Hermits team, especially having guys like Don Botto, Olivo, Rocco, having all of those guys out there, also big, strong guys. They will be okay in this situation here.
I agree. And a beautiful kick by Don there to number 8 on Georgetown. He goes
Sees sideline room, tries to stiff arm, and there he goes. That's one guy to beat right there.
Oh,
and a great tackle there by the Hermits.
By Landon Davis.
Beautiful job there by Davis.
And actually, the player went out of bounds, so it'll be a line out to the Hermits now. That was a beautiful play by Landon Davis there. Eric Crane is playing hooker today because Eric Gregorio got a concussion. It's first time playing hooker all season. Not straight is the call there on that line out. So it's a scrum. So it'd be a scrum to scrum to Georgetown. Sorry.
Crane not happiest about that call, but that's what the ref calls at this point.
As a hooker, even a little bit of wind messes you up. The flag is still going pretty fast over there. And the Hermits seem to win this scrum.
Great job there by the Hermits as we pass it over now.
And
there
now
Rocco Stizzi.
Rocco Stizzi got numbers on the wing.
He's pulling his jersey, but still breaking tackles as a swarm of Hoyas surround him. Ball still loose there.
The Georgetown loves to counter rook here. That's one thing. They're always there.
Yeah, yes.
They're fighting for it. You can see right there on the ground. There's maybe like 10 kids just fighting, or not 10, but like 5 kids fighting for that ball. It's still a lot. That's not what you see every day.
They're playing very aggressive, which is a smart move. Always keep the Hermits on their toes here. They're going to kick it out there.
Hermits have to be fast and strong to that rook.
As ball will go out there. Smart move by me today, but not parking my car over there. I did once, and the rugby ball did hit it, and I was
Yeah, I
really
remember
mad about it.
last game, Eric Gerst, his car got hit 3 times by a rugby ball.
Yeah, see, I would not be happy about that.
At least it's not a baseball breaking your windshield.
That's why when I do baseball games, I park far away too.
That's a good idea. Line out to Georgetown. And they win it, and here they come, running strong. Nice tackle by Rocco Pistizzi.
Still, there goes the Hoyas. Looking, only Parker, but Parker missed, but it's tackled there by Don Maurice. Hoyas got the ball out. And Nate Feen and Francis got him down. He's now going to counter ruck.
It's a very aggressive in the rooks this game. Very aggressive. So it'll be a free kick to Don Bono. And he kicks a beautiful kick out.
Almost hit the barbecue over there.
Yeah. All the food would be on the ground. That would be good. So it will be a line out right near the 50. Sorry, half. So line out to the Hermits.
Here's Al Crane, the UL commit.
Ooh, and they try faking it. They go up again, and it's a beautiful line out. It was a little sloppy. Danny Francis runs it through, gaining some extra yards with a person on his foot.
Trying to keep his feet going. A former running back as he's showing now here in football. That's Hermits out. Keep it. Pass over to Botto now. Going to pass it down now. Sizzy as he pump fakes.
Smart play there.
They got the ruck. Going to pass it back out now. Here's Ballesteri.
Ooh.
Runs a guy over there. Pass it back over to Botto now. Botto now pump fakes looking. As he gets tackled there. Here's how to counter ruck by the Hoyas. But great job there by the Hermits. That's Botto.
He just got kicked in the face,
yeah.
it looked like.
It's stepped on, it looks like.
And now Eric Crane powering through. He's a little demon. He might be small, but he is powerful.
Eric Crane, I say this to his face. Sometimes he's a good friend of mine. He's like a pit bull I see. Every time I see him play any sport, he's always putting out 110% effort.
Yeah, he's very feisty. He can run through people, too. He's very powerful. And now Eric Gerst. At least I think that was Gerst.
The pass back out now. Here's Botto going to pass it over to Crane. As Crane now gets tackled by two guys
that
there.
That was a high tackle.
Yeah, but I say it looked to be above the shoulder there.
Almost around the neck. That's an advantage with short people like me. Get tackled around the neckline. It's a card. Or not a card. It's a penalty.
I would run with my head down.
That's what I do.
Shoulders down, but still be okay.
What a kick by Botto. Almost on the 5-meter line. Yeah, so being short actually is an advantage to rugby in some cases.
Crane now is going to pass it in for Linen. They got him on the fake again, but miscommunication there as we picked up that by the Hoyas.
It's tough for Eric. It's his first time playing hooker. He's doing really good, though.
They're trying to find room now for the Hoyas. They're going to kick it up. Drop in, and it's now Hoyas ball. Great tackle there by Dom on the sideline, but they get it passed out. There goes the Hoyas.
The ball appeared to be out there for a second.
Yeah, it was a close call there, but it looked to be that they got it out in time.
So it was a knock on there. And it will be scrum to the Hermits. I think it was a knock on scrum to the Hermits.
Here's now
Through a couple kids.
That's right,
And is
inside.
in for the try. Through a couple kids.
That's right,
And is
inside.
in for the try. I think this is going to be a very back and forth game today.
Yes.
So score right now is 12-7, and Georgetown here for the kick.
As here's now the kick for the Hoyas.
What a
It
kick.
seems to be too far to the right.
It had the length. It looked really good for a second there, and then it just kept on going over to the right. So the kick is no good. Score remains 12-7. And now the Hermits kick to Georgetown. And it's another beautiful kick by Dom Baudo, nice and high. And
Nearly
the Hermits almost recover it, but a nice tackle by Jack Gallivo there.
Yeah, nearly caught there by Don Marisa looked to be, but there goes the Hoyas now going to pass it back out. Very fast-moving pace offense down here.
Nice tackle there, but I didn't see who. I think it was Andrew Kierland. Yep, it was. A nice tackle by Nate Fiend, I think. Nope, Rocco Balstieri. Nice tackle. And here comes Georgetown on the wing with some numbers.
Yeah. Good track down there by Francis. Yeah,
A nice tackle by Fiend there.
it looks like
And
now
you see them trapped underneath the rook right now.
yeah, it looks like the Hermits are now playing that spread defense, as you said earlier, with the smart move, especially against Rugby 15s. You got to cover all parts of the field. You can't have those breakaways happen.
A nice tackle there, but I think was Francis.
It looks like the Hoyas tackled Nate Fiend out of bounds.
They're trying to clear him out of the rook there. Nate Fiend tried counter-rooking and pushed him out. And a beautiful pass to the wing that just goes out for Georgetown, and it will be a Hermits line out.
Near disaster there for the Hermits as
There was nobody on that wing.
but it was smart by Parker there. Had to play the option. Either you attack the guy with the ball or you let him go, and you let him score. Pushing him inside may have allowed the Hermits to track him down. Thing is, the pass there is a little bit too far behind him. That's miscommunication there. As line there.
And the Hermits lose another line out there. Unfortunate on lineouts. And a low pass, and Hoya sent a high ball up to the wing, which is a beautiful pass. And
using his speed now, he breaks tackles. There he goes, trying to find room inside. Only one man to beat as he's going to pass it over. And he will be tackled there. Ball is loose, and looks like
the ref just called something.
I think that was a forward pass. Yes. Yeah. Pass a little bit in front of him. I thought it was. I just couldn't tell from here. So, again, another break there for the Hermits here.
And it will be a scrum to the Hermits. It almost was a try there for Georgetown.
Yeah, a near disaster play for the Hermits.
And the Hermits win the scrum to Don Botto.
We're doing very well in the scrum. It's official calls it dead.
And it was a high tackle.
That's what you want right there. Botto's going to punt it deep. Good punt there.
The Georgetown kid lets it by him, and it's going to roll close to out of bounds. Nope, he picks it up.
As he's going to punt it now.
Kicks it right back. And it's out. It almost hit a car there, too. Good thing you didn't park over there, Rico.
Nope. So the Hermits do on the line in here.
And the ball. We're waiting for the ball here for a second. Finally got it. Man, that wind is really whipping here today. See on that line out flags judge.
It's
really makes a difference, and the Hermits win this one.
It's pushing a little bit to the left, which is going to be a huge factor. Is there
and a strong run by Fiend there.
So pass it back out now.
Jack Olivo, he's always a strong runner.
Let's try and get something out here. Pass it over to Botto now. Going to pass it back down to Rocco Cincy. Here goes Francis now. He drops the ball. It's picked up there by the Hoyas.
It's advantage to the Hoyas now as it's a knock on the Hermits. It got knocked on Danny Francis there and then hit his foot and then, or not hit his foot. I think hit the ground, hit his foot, hit a bunch of the Georgetown players. But it'll be a scrum to Georgetown.
Scrum now.
Oh,
and the Hoyas got it as they're out punt it away. Hoyas closest there as they drop the ball there.
It was a knock-on, but I thought that ball went backwards. What about you, Enrico?
I think it might have too. I mean, granted, it's hard to tell
from this far away. Yeah, agreed.
But again, another break there for the Hermits team right there.
Scrum down to the Hermits.
Here's that scrum.
It collapses. That happened on the last scrum too. It collapsed. So it's going to be another scrum for the Hermits again. They're going to redo it because the last one collapsed. And this time it collapses again. And it'll be another scrum to the Hermits, it seems like. So another redo. And this one, the Hermits get it. And Cole McEwen gets it and runs it in. and it seemed to be not releasing. Sorry, it was hands in the rook. Penalty on Georgetown. Hermits get the ball. Don Botto kicks it and
Good kick there.
stays in. Not what he was looking for there. Very close. Long kick though. Good tackle there by Andrew Kierland.
The pass back out there for the Hoyas. Trying to power through his way.
Eric Gerst, what a great tackle that was. And the 10 looks like obstruction almost. Is he going to call it? Yep, obstruction. Obstruction, so it should be a Hermits free kick. And they tap it, and Dom kicks it.
Trying to use his speed to get over there. That's Hoyas
I
out looking
think
to kick it
that
over.
should have been a advantage to the Hermits there. They should have got the ball back. They were not back 10 when he hit it. That's a penalty.
The dive tackle there by Ballesteri worked. I'm going to pass it back out. Again, now playing the option there. That's
what
great
tackle
tackle there,
by
but the ball goes out.
And the Georgetown hits the ball out, and it will be a Hermits line out. That was looking bad there for a second. Hermits need to mark up on the wings more.
Yeah, but great player
Yep.
there by Rocco, finding room to make that tackle. Seeing that there's no one else to the side, there for Georgetown, they didn't see that and lose control of the ball. The ball went out there and see if we can get the lineup. If we do.
And the Hermits win the line out. Now Danny Francis with it, dancing through players. And he finds a gap and gets a bunch of yards. And he has help there.
I've been to a lot of
And Don Botto finds another gap.
I've been to a lot of rugby games, but every time I see Danny Francis just run through guys. He loves this sport.
He's very good. I would say he's hard to tackle too. Even in practice, it's extremely hard to tackle him, especially in games. He's one very good player. And I think the Hermits are going to kick here.
Yeah, it looks like.
And it looks like Don Botto is going to try taking a kick where the penalty was taken for 3 points.
I saw him make these in warm-ups today, but the thing is, now the wind's blowing back in his face, so.
He's a very good kicker, though.
Yes.
And the kick is up, and just wide. It had the distance. From this angle, it looked like it was almost good, but
That's why I let you make the call, because had a lot of missed
the
calls
touch
before.
judge went with their hands down and said no, so it was not in. But it was a very good kick, just a little wide. So the Hermits do not score on that attempt, and it will be a scrum to Georgetown. Sorry, kick to Georgetown.
It's going to line it back over there.
Jasper Coville gets it. That was an amazing catch. That was a very powerful kick. And now Rocco Ballesteri, and he drops it, and Georgetown picks it up.
It's a good tackle there by Crane. They'll pass it back out. Now here the Hoyas now trying to find room. Trying to cut it inside there instead of the wing because the Hermits were all there. Now I'm going to pass it back out again.
And now here comes, what a tackle by Jack Olivo there.
Yeah, big kid right there running full steam ahead of Jack, but Jack did not hesitate there as he gets the tackle.
And what a tackle by Don Botto. And there's two Hermits caught in the bottom of that ruck.
Yeah, smart play by Dom right there, making it a safe tackle, letting all the Hertz swarm around him.
Yep. And now Don Botto with the kick, and he kicks it out. Oh, just missed a car there, too.
I feel like you're cheering for it to hit a car.
You know what? Sometimes I may be. It's always entertaining when that happens.
Oh, yeah.
And now it'll be a line out to the Hermits right near the halfway line. Hermits try faking. Georgetown doesn't fall for it. Hermits get it. And it goes to Rocco. Gabe. And it was a miscommunication. Rocco still powering through defenders. That was a very strong run.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, smart move by Rocco there, making up for the missed pass, feeling the ball good, and decided to pick it up and keep going with it.
And now it goes to Danny and see what magic he can pull off. And he finds a lane. And he keeps on going.
Not only does he find a lane, I think he might take it all the way as he breaks another tackle. He's looking as he gets the try.
Wow. That was an amazing run there for Danny Francis. And the score is now tied, 12-12.
I mean, yeah, Francis, a three-sport athlete this year, showing off all his strength right there, breaking all those tackles, and barely sneaking his way in. He just got it through.
That was a great run by him. This is going to be a tough kick again for Don Botto. Very far away. Kick is up, and it is good. Yes, the score's now 14-12.
Just like that, Hertz are back in front.
That was an amazing kick by Don Botto there. And now the Georgetown will kick off to the Hermits. High kick to Jack Olivo. He catches it and immediately has defenders in his face. But he still catches it.
Yeah, they both went with safe tackles right there on Olivo because they knew they had dead in the rights. But the thing is, now the Hertz are making up ground for it as Botto now has it, and he's looking to find room as he's breaking tackles. There goes Botto. One guy to beat. Cut to the side as he will pass it back out, and it's dropped there, but picked up there by Don Maurice again.
So it seems to be a knock there by the Hermits. It'll be a scrum, Georgetown. And the time seems to be going down now as the sir says there's enough time for the scrum. And the ref is just giving some information that he wants to see in those scrums. And they will redo the scrum.
Ball Timeout comes out for the Hoyas.
And they kick it up high. And it is received by Cole McEwen. He's a very quick player. And the ball is out. And that is the half.
So yeah, that'll be the end of the first half to score here in Richland. Hermits 14, Hoyas 12. We'll be right back. We're back down here live in Richardson. Sorry, his fielded there by the Hoyas, but great tackle there by the Hermits. Trying to counter ruck there, but it's scooped up there by the Hoyas. Here they go now, trying to bring it up a little bit. So they're going to pass it back out now. Hoyas now looking to find room. Good first half there by both teams. Both teams playing really aggressive there. Both really strong outings by both teams there. It's the Hoyas now trying to find room. Trying to break tackles as he will go down there. There's the ruck now going to pass it back out. That's a good tackle there by Crane. They're holding on to it. Hoya still got it. It's looking at they're going to kick it out. It looks like it's fielded there by Don Botto. As he keeps it in, trying to break a tackle, and he passes it out there. As now there goes the Hermits trying to break it inside. Looking at it, he will be tackled there. It's now a free kick here for the Hermits. As Dom's going to kick it out there. Here's now the line out for the Hermits. Crane now to throw it in. It's caught there by the Hermits. Looking now, the ball's now losing. Fielded up there by the Hoyas. All green grass ahead of him. I think a bunch of Hermits tracked it down. Good tackle there by Botto to stop him. As looking now, the ball is losing. Picked up there by Rocco Bastizzi as he will be tracked down and tackled there. Looked to be a little high there. Looking at the pusher. He's out. Francis has it. Francis trying to pass it back out as he does in time. Spin move there. That's here's now Botto with the ball. Pass it over to Crane now. Crane now going to pass it back. So you'll be tackled there near the midline. As we hit out there. Here's now a line out here. Here's now Crane on the throw it in again. I said earlier, Anthony Gregorio out today. It was like who's usually the one to throw it in. Crane now looking to throw it in. It's caught there by Olivo. He's going to pass it back out as it's fielded there by the Hearst. Here's that Rocco Bastizzi has it. He's looking out, trying to find room, trying to break tackle, but a swarm of Hoyas get him there. As here's now the ruck here for the Hermits, trying to find room. And this official calls it dead. Be a Hoya's ball now. Hoyas now have it, looking to pass it back now. Looking at this. He's going to get tackled there. Hoyas are quick to swarm. And that pass back over here. Now here. Ballesteri now he's going to go down with it. The Hermits swarm there. It's going to be a high tackle there. Should be on Hoya's ball. So here's now the scrum. As Georgetown gets it out, looking out, bring it over a little bit. So pass it back out now. They've been playing that option, little wing play there, a lot there by Dom. But it's picked up there by the Hoyas. Great tackle there. It looks to be a little high, though.
Yeah, I was going to say, football would be a great tackle,
Yes.
but in here it's the high tackle.
He threw him down. That was, he definitely boosted his self-esteem there.
Yeah, look cool.
I can say that I'm his cousin, so we're all good.
Yeah, we'll just announce it, whatever.
So keep it up though so I can see it. Trying to see what the score is. So we got 5.
So,
Shanked it.
yeah, it's a tough angle.
Sorry there about technical issues as we missed a try there by Gabe Clay. The kick after it was missed, so scored out here. Hermits take over, lead 19-15. It's called there by Don Maurice. Looking out, trying to find room, maybe trying to find another breakout run there. As Swarm, the ball is out.
But yeah, big score there. Who did Dom get that?
With Clay.
Clay. So Gabe Clay with the big try gives the Hermits the lead back. It was so far on the left that you couldn't. It was a tough kick, extra point. It was a tight angle.
Hoya is now trying to find room, and Don Botto tackles him right before the try line.
Was he out of bounds?
And that's a beautiful play there by.
So my back in the napkin math will be 70 minutes of game time, so 440 plus a 10-minute half, 550. So maybe like 15 minutes left in the game?
Sure, I'll agree with you. As Georgetown moving fast out here. Has a good tackle there by Rocco Basizzi. A good blew-up play there by Don Maurice.
Yeah, I guess as right as they touched it, he jumped through. I don't know. I don't know how the legality of it. I see a guy with his hands up underneath the goalpost on the left side of the field. Georgetown prep dad probably going, what the heck was that? I don't really know because I don't know enough about rugby, but see, I guess that was perfect timing by Don Maurice.
Trying to pass it back out now here. Here goes Francis now looking, breaking tackles. Francis is moving through as he will go down.
Yeah, get up there with him.
He's passing it back out now here.
Yeah, if there is about 15 minutes left, even just resetting this to like neutral, like getting the ball to midfield or so before, if you just turn it over. I was hoping over midfield. Looks like the Hermits stepped out of bounds there. But I was going to say, if you got it onto their side of the field, it's just taking them that much longer to try and go down to score. You're shortening the amount of possessions each team has because they were kind of stuck in their own end for a little bit. Now they've given themselves a little bit of breathing room, but if you give the ball back to Georgetown Prep here, they have the chance to kind of put you right back on your heels again.
Again, the wind's blowing a lot now here to the left, so it may affect the pass. And then, as it did a little bit.
I wonder if someone got a hand on it because I just kind of like skipped over to the Hermit side.
Yeah, it's more of a line drive there. If there's now feet to go down.
And it was like at the Hermits. That was like Georgetown Prep throw-in. So whatever, I'll take it.
Pass over to Botto now here, passing it back down to Pastizzi. Looking out, finding room. There goes Clay as he goes tackle there.
Yeah, can't get too close to the end line there. So he's just going to take it out. Hermits move a little bit backwards on these throws. I wouldn't be surprised next time you see Botto with a little bit of space, he might try a kick.
Was that Ballesteri? They called it high there. Man, I wish I heard what the official said, how much time was, because Dom just asked.
Ballesteri ran him right over. But I guess I can't extend your arms? He's saying like he ran into him, like pushed off. I don't know. The prep parents don't seem to like it. I do think it might have been a little bit of a weak call, but again, we're not exactly, the Pep Guardiolas of rugby over here.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we even know all the rules to this. Georgetown line out. They're trying to get it in, it's like a mini scrum now.
Eventually the ball pops out. Still Georgetown. Yeah, so they're right back in the Hermits' end here.
Trying to bring it back down now.
You almost get the feeling that the next try might win because Georgetown's down 4, so I don't think they have enough time to kick it twice. So I don't think you'll see a kick here unless they are. Then they're going to do it immediately. You know what I mean? Give themselves enough time to maybe kick it again and give themselves a win. But I think they're going to go for the try. And so if Georgetown gets it, it's just been they've been possession. Hermits on their heels a little bit. How much time is left in the game? Do they have plus it's that make it take it. You know what I mean? So can they get the ball back? March downfield. And then, obviously, if the Hermits get a turnover and score, Georgetown's down 2 scores, game over. So I think if you see another try in this game, which, hey, I'll take it if there isn't, but if you see another try, I think that team's going to win. You know what I mean? Even if Georgetown gets the try right here, it might be tough for the Hermits to get that back, even with, 10 minutes or so left on the clock.
Look, there's an injured Georgetown player, so with that, we will be right back. Score here, Hermits lead 19-15. Back down here in Richland, Hermits lead by 4. It's a quick play there by Georgetown, trying to inch towards the try zone there. The official calls it dead there.
Yeah, foul against Georgetown Prep. Hermits ball. So, again, Hermits have gotten some field position, then they turn it over. Field position, turn it over. Would love to see them get past the 50, although they almost dropped the ball right there in their own end. But they do. They call it a knock-on. That's the one thing about not catching a pass clean in rugby because, they don't want to have any gray area. If it hits your body at all and goes forward, it's a knock-on. So, there's not a ton of advantage. Them's the rules, and Hermits turn the ball over 10 yards from their own goal line.
As they're looking out, trying to get it over. Swarm of Hermits there, trying to keep them down. Looking to stand up again. Looking, still trying to get it over, trying to sneak it in there.
Yeah, they're picking up and going quick. A lot of bodies on the ground right now.
The ball in the middle as they will get the try there.
Yeah. All right, that's a big one. Hermits got their work cut out for them. Yeah, see, we can't keep an ear out to see if the referee says time. My rough estimate, like I said, has the game ending around 5:50, but we'll see. Big kick here. Because if he misses it, the Hermits can just take a free kick from the regular play and go up, to win the game. Now a free kick from regular play would just tie it.
Seems that the kick up and away.
I mean, if he makes it, yeah.
It looks to be good.
Yeah. Yeah. So, a 3-point kick for the Hermits would tie the game. You wonder how late in the game it would have to be for the Hermits to actually try that. Because, if you're close enough, you're like, why don't we just go for this try and the win? But, you obviously end up with that risk there. What if you turn it over?
Yeah.
Yada, yada, yada. So, like I said, something to look at late in the game. I don't know. See anybody over the bench that would have their phone on them?
I wish. Has a bunch of room there found by the Hoyas to bring it up. As they're moving fast now.
Yeah, energy took an uptick after that last try.
Full momentum. That's a low tackle there by the Hermits. And just quick offense there. Georgetown looking now. Tackle there. Hermits now playing a little bit conservative now, it looks. Not really jumping on the ruck as much as they were earlier.
Yeah, got to find it.
As it's picked off there by Francis. And there goes Francis trying to find room.
He needs help.
Break a tackle.
Yeah, he needs help.
He's staying as he will find help. Ball's it's down there for a ruck. As it's called over by Crane. Crane now goes down. They call it a high tackle.
Big pick by interception, or whatever you want to call it there, by Francis. He kind of read that throw from Georgetown, picked it off. And not only did we get possession, but Francis took it about, 30 yards, 40 yards down the other way. The only thing I got a little worried about there is, if you get too far away from your teammates, when you get finally tackled onto the ground, you want to make sure that they're there for the ruck.
It looks like they're bringing out the tee. Dom's going to kick it.
So this is where the amount of time left on the clock would dictate what I would do. If there is 5 minutes left, I think I'm going to let him play a little bit more. But if there is 2 or 3, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then I could see kicking it because you're like, what if, we've only scored the kick, then the kick back.
So now Francis will pass over Don Maurice now. Score the first try today as he will go down there. It's a good job there by the Hermits to swarm over him. Pass over to Ballesteri.
The other thing is to like end the game. The ball's got to like end play. Would ball got to bounce, foul, something. So,
Being a high tackle there.
yeah, as long as the Hermits don't make mistakes, they should be able to finish the drive. Go for the win. Is there overtime in rugby? I don't even know.
I don't know why you're asking me. I hope you would know.
I don't think there is. Go for the win.
Aren't you one of the 80s?
Yeah, I don't know always the overtime rules of. Oh, don't get pushed out, Danny.
Great
no.
drop there
Sir.
by Maurice.
Confusion.
Staying it in.
So he stayed in, and I do think he stayed in. I'm pretty confident he stayed in. The linesman threw his flag up for half a second, realized he made a mistake. I think some of the Georgetown
passing
players
it
are
over
saying
there.
they stopped running because they saw the flag go up. A little
looks like
shoving match going on.
Looks like. Looks like that might do it.
Wait, that's stupid. So, either way, I'm curious what the call is going to be. I don't think the game's over. But yeah, like, so either way, go back to the confusing part is Danny wasn't out.
Yeah.
And he passed the ball, but I think the AR on the side thought he was about to go out, and he was like started to raise his flag. And then they were like, "Oh, he always not out," and he put his flag down real quick. But to Georgetown Prep's credit, they're like, a couple of the kids are like, "We saw the flag, like we stopped moving," you know what I mean? And then the Hermits started running; they almost broke free. And actually, I guess they are calling the game. Maybe that was the stop. Huh.
Yeah.
All right, well, maybe there was less time than we thought because, like I said, both teams were kind of kicking, and it does take a whistle, like I said, a final stoppage to, like, end the game. And so maybe that, like, shoving match there was what stopped play and after time had run out, and so the game was over. But either way. 1 second. So that'll do it for us from here for Hermits Rugby. Any final thoughts, Enrico?
Yeah, no, it's a tough game out of both teams. A tough loss this year, especially for senior night. But final score, Georgetown 22, Hermits 19. I'm Rod Jr. alongside Mr. Tom Vermel, Andrew Waite. Good night, and go Hermits.